We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And before the action gets going here, we'll go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke with Terry Stotts. What's the news there, Dave?
Well, the Trailblazers' backcourt tandem of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Patriot League, were connected long before they played together. They met and corresponded during college, and they share similarities. Both start from major schools, staying all 4 years. And in the 2011-2012 season, they both finished top 4 in the nation in scoring. Kevin, they now comprise one of the top scoring backcourts in the NBA.
Some great prospects come from the smaller name schools, David. We'll see it all the time. Thank you. And the Blazers last season losing 4 of their 5 starters to trades or free agency. You might have expected them, Greg, to drop in the depths of the standings, but they stayed remarkably competitive.
And credit goes to everybody. The players rose to the challenge and showed a hunger to prove themselves. The front office went out and acquired young pieces that fit, and Coach Stotts put them in a position to be successful.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, Russell and Clarkson are the young backcourt pair. Mozgov is out there with Dang, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Back to Lillard, tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Russell. Here's Turner. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Dang can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Lillard outside. Dishes it to Turner. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Dang. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Russell kicks to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Mozgov. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Aminu. McCollum outside. Lillard with a screen for McCollum. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. And stolen by Russell. Here's Clarkson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
The 6'9" wingspan of Russell. Reaches, picks it clean, then there he goes off to the races.
And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ingram wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clarkson against McCollum. Lillard outside. With the floater, and it's sent back by Russell. Outside Dang. Off target from outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Larry Nance. Calderon is out there with Williams. Then it's Dang, and it's Randall in at the 5. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one misses.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench. A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Lillard, the pass to Crabbe. Azealia screen. Lillard with it. Williams picks him up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
He throw good, Damian Lillard.
And Damian Lillard, the leader of this Blazers team, and I really feel like he's got the right disposition for it. You speak of the great composure. You never see him too high or too low. And for me, his work ethic speaks for itself. The other thing I love about this guy is he always plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Dang. Again, the miss by Dang.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also a first-round pick of the Warriors a few years ago, but he was an academic prodigy growing up. He skipped kindergarten and the 5th and 6th grades. He had plans of becoming a doctor, but when he started playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve. He said, here I am as a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a layup. But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom to the hardwood. He's improved year after year.
He is a presence, DA. Thanks. Now is Ezeli following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it. Lillard's got 4 this quarter. And with Lillard, in addition to being that stabilizing force, Greg, and playing the game with such great confidence, he also has that certain underdog mentality, doesn't he?
Kevin, he may have the biggest chip on his shoulder of any player in the NBA. Lightly recruited out of high school, went to a small college, and he's embraced that outsider role, if you will.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw good, Dang. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Ezeli. Myers-Leonard comes in for Noah Vonleh. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Randall. Ingram comes in for Nance. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jose Calderon.
And last season was the worst in Lakers franchise history. Just 17 wins. They suffered a 48-point loss to the Utah Jazz, tying the worst margin of defeat in franchise history. It's been a trying time in the team's history these last couple of seasons.
Now, here is Russell. Aminu missing his last shot. Russell dishes to Ingram. Right at the free throw line, and Russell gets it to go.
A mid-range game, and when guys have that, there's no question they can shoot, and this kid can shoot.
And you talk about the Lakers' history, incredible success up to 2010. In the 62 years of the team's existence, they played in half of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, remarkable when you look at that record. 31 Finals appearances in 62 seasons. This team right now, though, extremely far away from that championship tradition.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by McCollum. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Now the Lakers on the break. And laid in to finish the break. Ingram's got 5 now.
Nobody is catching Ingram in the open floor. I mean, this guy is a speed merchant.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they spent a lot of time away from the basket offensively. They need to get in the paint, Ernie. Whether it's running the offense through the low post or on dribble drives, pick and rolls, get into the paint.
And that'll do it, as the second half is just about ready to begin. Back to Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game. Hey, watch yourself.
I'm celebrating. You're the best.
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I'd bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Portland trailing here.
And for the Blazers, you know, offensively, you've got Lillard and McCollum spacing the floor. You put them on opposite sides, and when you swing the ball, either can carve up the defensive rotation.
Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Farouk Amino is out there with Plumlee, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's McCollum. A 3 ball. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night. And both Lillard and McCollum, able shot creators. They put a lot of pressure on them.
And both of them able to hit from deep, off the bounce, and create for others. They're both scoring-minded guards, but between them, plenty of playmaking to keep the ball moving.
Now, here's Lillard after D'Angelo Russell's miss. And Turner kicks to Plumlee. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's good from Plumlee. And a late first-round pick out of Duke, Mason Plumlee, the younger of the Plumlee brothers. His brother Miles drafted a year earlier.
Yeah, basketball, kind of the family game, if you will. Their dad also played in college. And Mason and his brother, both with great tools, both standing 6'11", with great leaping ability. Game dunkers for sure, the both of them.
And Portland making a change here. Onlay's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Dang. Williams comes in for Clarkson, and it's Calderon in for D'Angelo Russell.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here is Ingram. He has 5. Will it go? A shot that time, not on target. 1:33 left to play in the third. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Here's Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Trailblazers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Ezeli's checked in for the Trailblazers. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. Lakers in rebuild mode right now. As you look at this young core of players, guys, who do you think has the best chance of really becoming that foundational piece?
Well, Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, the Lakers believe he can be a star. Julius Randle could be a double-double guy. One name that kind of flies under the radar is Jordan Clarkson. I mean, he's a mid-second round draft pick, but he's shown promise as a scoring combo guard, so keep an eye on him.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And Krebs subbed in for Turner. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell's checked in. That free throw good from Randle.
And it was really unfortunate for Julius Randle back in 2014. His rookie season ended up being only 14 minutes because he got hurt in the season opener. He broke the tibia in his leg and missed the remainder of the season as a result. Last season it was Julius Randle's 2nd, but in reality, more like his rookie season.
But they get it back. The second effort goes up again, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Aren't too many guys more relentless than Randle. I mean, especially at chasing down rebound.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Randle. And remember, Randle fractured his right foot as a high school senior. Broken bones have become an issue. First game as a pro, broke his leg in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, interesting, the Lakers nutritionist wondered if he was getting enough calcium in his diet. So he's cleaned that up, and we all know that it makes a difference.
The Trailblazers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Davis is checked in for Azili. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Play him tight, come on.
Russell kicks to Randall. Lillard comes with the double team. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Russell.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Outside Williams. Inside. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Gets it off. Can't get it to fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively. Doesn't want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So for the Lakers right now, Russell and Clarkson are the young backcourt pair. Randall out there with Dang, and it's Mozgov in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Clarkson. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Turner with it. McCollum outside. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum kicks to Turner to the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Mozgov a screen on Turner. Russell passes to Clarkson. On the wing. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Portland leading. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Plumlee. McCollum outside. Here's Lillard. The teardrop falls in.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Here's Russell. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got his fourth rebound in this one. Russell kicks to Clarkson. And there it is for him.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard dishes to McCollum. A three. He can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting here about 46% for the game. Picked by Mozgov. Russell passes to Clarkson. Mozgov sets a screen for Clarkson. Randall kicks to Mozgov. Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Lillard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Randall. Outside, Russell. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Russell, 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Misses the tray. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Congrats, Damian, on the win. What does this game say about your team?
I think, first of all, it says that, we got to learn how to keep a lead. We can't let teams put us in that position at the end of a game when we play so well. But I think it showed our composure, our ability to win the game down the stretch when the team had us on our heels in the closing minutes of the game. And we found a way to pull it out.
Yeah, you guys hung in there and you got it done at the end. Congrats again, Damian. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan. Damian Lillard.
Talking about Damian Lillard, one of the smartest basketball players we were watching. Passing ability, always gets the most out of his teammates. And his own scoring ability, he could shoot that thing too, Ernie.
He shot over 50% from the field tonight, partly because he was in constant motion. He found the gaps in the defense, and that made him get open looks.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.